Welcome to
the Reddit
Roundup.
With all of the negative headlines dominating the news these days, it can be difficult to spot signs of progress. What makes you optimistic about the future? Thanks to therapy and my sister's support, I've gone from being suicidal to being hopeful. I'm learning to overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable, and I can finally imagine myself living past the next few years. As long as you're still alive, there's still hope. Life can get better and I'm going to fix mine, damn it. Solar energy, desalination and gene therapy. All 7 of my honeybee colonies are currently surviving the winter, and today they're bringing in the first pollen of the year. Edit. Also, please support native bees. For why and how at home, check out Bringing Nature Home by Douglas Tallamy, as well as butterflies like the monarch, and bats. The good news is often quiet and subtle. The bad news is always loud. I try to remember that. The possible return of the American chestnut tree. Fast-growing, rot-resistant and, perhaps most important, it produces enough calories from the nuts to feed a population. Edit. It turned out that someone from WBUR in Boston saw the interest in this post and wrote an article and made a podcast about it. It's very good. My students. They handle a complex, globally interconnected society in ways my generation, undergraduate at university in the 1970s, couldn't hold a candle to. Any color, any sexual orientation, any disability, any nationality, it's all good, so long as they're not an asshole. We may be approximating Dr. Martin Luther King's hope for a world where people are judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. Bee population is on the rise. If we could work together to save the bees, we can deal with climate change. I mean, I haven't heard much about ISIS recently. That's gotta be a good sign. Advancements in medicine and gene therapy. The CRISPR technology has me very excited. Also, the James Webb Space Telescope is going to bring about many new discoveries. Advancements in health studies and science for health has improved living conditions tenfold and continue to do so. So that makes me pretty optimistic. Space. So much is unknown right now. Excited to see what can come in the future. Understanding of history. We are at a certain point in time, during which we are well aware of what happened in the past. This is a newly available, highly useful feature of our generation. Hopefully it lasts. Censorship. That we're almost at the point where we get artificial organs. I could use a kidney. Edit. Guys, thanks a lot for your support, understanding and most of all the selfless offers you've made, Bellita kidney or info. I love you all. Edit 2. I wish I could share some resources on how to be a living donor. If someone could help me in that front so I could share it here. I'm not from the States and I don't know where to start. This is the most humbling experience I've had on Reddit yet. Edit 3. Thanks to /u/Ragnaruckus for this resource on living donation https://organdonor.gov/about/process/living donation.html. And to /u/Tambourine Time for this other resource. Please, if you're thinking of donating, have a look at these resources https://www.americantransplantfoundation.org/about-transplant/living donation/becoming a living donor/. Mental illness awareness is growing rapidly, and people are more and more willing to assist those in need. The fact that humanity is getting another mini space race going on. I'd love to see a man set foot on Mars in my lifetime. That, and of course just getting to spend time with all my friends to play Dungeons and Dragons every week. Edit. I am fine with my top comment being about D&D and space. Let's do D&D and space, boys. I'm reminded of Sam's speech to Frodo in Osgiliath in the Two Towers. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were, and sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come. And when the sun shines it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. Because they were holding on to something, that there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for. I'm going to nursing school, and every time I hear about the advances in the medical field I get excited. Japan just approved a medicine that they claim can cure the flu in one day. The merging of medicine and technology is extremely fascinating. I saw a video of a prototype that was virtual scan of someone's body, inside and out. You could remove organs and see what was under them. If that can catch on, it will dramatically help surgeons plan for more successful outcomes. Edit to add video of scanner https://youtube.b/guv64b49sk and link for flu drug http://appnews.go.com/health/flu drug design kill virus day approved Japan/story. id equals 533618886. Shared collaborative projects like Wikipedia proving that people are inherently good. People are beginning to realize that things don't change on their own. More people are taking action to help out and change the world as a whole. The increasing easiness of traveling anywhere in the world. Edit, this is what I'm looking forward to. Also, nice optimism you got there, you Reddit bastards. There's still people like you that donates like half of their money every year, or whatever. Much to the amazement of the trauma surgeons who first received me at the hospital after I'd been found on the side of the road with a face full glass after being on the receiving end of a hit and run. I'm not brain dead, brain damaged, quadriplegic, paraplegic, nor do they even have to make me an amputee. I'm learning to walk again. The future is looking good. Until I have to go through the TSA again, that is. Smile. Edit before, 3 months after. My new worst case scenario is I need to sell some of my new titanium parts for scrap metal. That every day millions of people go to work in order to provide for their families, come home, talk about inane things, etc. The world over consists mostly of people with similar wants and similar needs, no matter from where they hail or what they look like, and the vast majority of the time it just works. One tiny lapse in coordination and it could all come crumbling down, but mostly the world marches on. It's a brilliant blue ball of common humanity, and it pays to remember sometimes that for all that's horrible in the world, we're surrounded by a lot of good. Hi Bill. I think we're making great progress with renewable energy, and I'm hopeful that my children's generation will have a chance to fix the mess we made. The fact that despite the news the world has never been safer or healthier than this, and it will likely continue like this. As someone with mental health issues, I love that the field is getting more attention and there's becoming less of a stigma of having a mental illness. Smile. The plummeting price of solar and wind energy. Edit, thanks for the gold. I will be investing it in solar. I quit smoking today. Holy fuck, this post was made 7 minutes ago and already has 300 comments? But anyway, every day we get closer and closer to a cure for cancer. My mum told me about her diagnosis on Sunday. Both of her parents died of cancer too, 12 years apart. Hopefully in the near future, it's something we won't have to worry about. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.